Hi, and welcome to Day to Day with Ray. That's me. So I just want to say good morning. It is the day after Memorial Day. I hope everybody had a great holiday, nice cookout, all that. Me, I actually slept all day. I had like a headache. It was like right up here. This was the side where my packing was when I had my surgery. So my ear was hurting and I had a like really bad headache. So I just kind of chilled out yesterday and I made dinner, made meatball subs, and we had some macaroni salad and stuff. It was delicious. Whatever. So I also want to say, like, I don't have any subscribers yet or anything, or viewers, which is fine, but so if anybody who actually stumbles across this, I just want to say, if I'm all over the place, I'm sorry. That's just how my mind works. My mind is everywhere. One thing I did make that I wanted to share with people that I made over the weekend, which is for my son's teacher. He is graduating kindergarten, and I made for his teacher, because his teacher is awesome. I made this monogram C for Miss Carrier, and it came out so good. I'm so excited to give it to her. I actually had to have my husband help me because I was like, I was trying to get the crayons like I had a C outline, and I was trying to get the crayons to fit in the C, and he said, Ray, you have to make the C, not see the C. And once he started like showing me, I was like, oh. So I'm so super excited to give that to her. I also have other little goodies for her. Let me grab my bag over here. You know, me and my girlfriend, we think alike. We've been friends since we were kindergarten. And we both feel like these teachers, they have it rough nowadays. Like the kids are rougher these days, and the Common Core, I'm putting it out there, I'm saying it, is bullshit, okay? I hate freaking Common Core. I worked at the school system for 10 years. Common Core came in. They even make autistic children do Common Core stuff, and they have to follow. It's still adapted, but they still have to follow the Common Core, which is, again, bullshit. I hate Common Core. Excuse my French, excuse my language, whatever you want. It's stupid, and they need to get rid of Common Core. There's so, like, my one friend's kid, his daughter excelled in everything, and she was just a smarty farty, and Common Core stepped in, and now she is struggling in school. She can't do the math because she knows how to do it one way. I'm like, you know what? I've been teaching my son touch point math, which used to be in place, and granted, my son's only 5 and he's going on 6. He knows touch point math. So, and like the teachers, like I said, again, working in a school system, some of the teachers had to go back to school to learn how to teach this stuff. So it's not, to me, I think, again, it's bullshit. So anyway, that's what I'm saying. So for, from my son to his teacher, I think I saw this on Pinterest. I'll have to show you when it's actually all put together. So this is going to be the front. It's a tag, and it says thank you for, and that's going to be on the outside of the bag. And then this one says shaping my mind, and this is going to be on a manicure set. See where I'm going? Helping me fix my mistakes. And this one, that's going to go on nail polish remover, and this one says polishing up my skills, and this is of course going to go on nail polish. So I think it was like so super cute. I actually got these little tags at Michael's. They were on clearance. I got like a little pack. I think it was like 4 or 5 of each color. I just like the spring colors, so that's summery colors. And so that'll be from him. This I made for my son's bus driver. It says, bus driver, you drive us safely everywhere. You always wear a smile. So here's the thanks you so deserve for each and every mile. So I put that, and then I wrote a little personal note, and then I put a little bus driver thing. And I got him this really cool watch. Again, I think more parents should do this because bus driver or not, they still take our kids to and from school as safely as possible with crazy maniac drivers. So I got him this watch. I don't know if you could see it. It's called a skeleton watch. I actually got one from my husband. You can see like through it. For Christmas. Not this particular one, but this is like a wind-up watch. I guess it's considered old school. It's amazing. It's awesome. And I'm also giving her, again, because my son's teacher is absolutely amazing. I'm not saying next year's teacher won't be, but you know how it is. So these are kind of bracelets that I actually saw. I'm actually getting ready for a flea market this weekend. This will be like one of my first flea markets. I'm actually ready, and I'm not up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Not like that matters anyway, because I've been up since 1 this morning, and it's about 11 o'clock now. I can't sleep. Thank you, hydrocortisone. So my son's teacher, her favorite color is green. So up here I have, I don't know how well you can see it. There's a little seashell. It says teacher on the front. I don't think you can see that very well, but it says teacher, and then there's a really pretty green butterfly and a green ball, and just some seashells and anchor. I know she's very outdoorsy, and I know she loves boating. And I know all teachers drink green margarita. Hello. And these cute, oh my God, are these not adorable? Look at these little ballet flats. Adorable. And because we live in Baltimore, we got the Baltimore Orioles, and there is the Ravens on here also. And then there's an apple for the teacher. So that'll be for me. The bracelet, stainless steel. The charms aren't, but hey, you know what? It's the thought that counts. And then for my son's speech teacher, my son gets speech services. He did not learn to speak, or did not choose to speak, until he was after 3 years old. At my old school that I worked at, they had an amazing daycare there, and they start at 2. He started at 3, and so he could get speech services. I get an amazing group of women that run this place. They know who they are. And my son went from saying to like 3 weeks after school using his words. But his words were very, he couldn't pronounce his words. He made his own sounds. So like I could understand him, and I used to get so frustrated because people be like, oh, what'd he say? Or they go, oh, okay. Yeah, like, oh, no, he actually said something. Pay attention to him. But I guess, you know, since I'm his mom, I know what he was saying, and it's like I'm translating for him. But yeah, so anyway, they got him to start talking, and actually come to find out he had to have surgery on his ears. And he got not permanent tubes, but they stay in for about a year, if not more. And his hearing and speech has, since December, it's now May, has improved tremendously. So for his speech teacher, I made her a little bracelet. It has little seashells on it. And I found this on Etsy, and it just says, let's see if you can see it. It just says speech therapist. And my girlfriend made this for me. It just says speech ninja. And again, I know all teachers drink, okay? And I put a crystal and just a little butterfly. And of course, since we live in Baltimore, I got the Ravens and the Orioles on there. So I think they're going to love them. And also I have coming in, I might do a little video as I make them. I have coming in goodie bags. For every holiday, I make my son's class goodie bags. And like starting from Halloween. And actually this year, I'm going to start with the teacher at the beginning of the school year. And I'm actually going to make her a teacher survival kit. And it's going to be like really funny and, you know, do something silly like that, and make her like a school supply cake. Like, it's not going to be a cake. It's going to be like a cake form with like crayons, and like, I might do that. I'm not sure. I don't know. I gotta think about that. Let me get a drink. Gotta drink my tea. Marylander. Love my tea. can't have all that sugar, so I'm drinking Crystal Light now. Being good, trying to be good, because you know, Southern style tea is near and dear to my heart, but Crystal Light, I like Crystal Light too. Oh my god, my hair. I can't wait. I can't wait to redo my hair. I was thinking of bleaching my whole entire head and doing my whole head in the hot pink. But I had stitches in my head again from when they went in for surgery. So, but my stitches are actually gone and dissolved. So, and I have a show this weekend. So I might actually just redo my hair just for the show, and then maybe I'll like do it again. So, but as far like for my son's class, I got them graduation bags. I found little ribbons that say I'm going to first grade, so I'm gonna put them on the outside of the bag. It's gonna be like a little graduate bag, because they don't make a lot of stuff for kindergarten graduation. It's not like a total big deal, but it's still like a little, you know, he's gonna be a first grader, like he's gonna be a grader now. He's not gonna be a little kindergartner, you know. He's gonna be up in the grades, you know. So he, you know, it's kind of a big deal, but they don't make much for it, and I've been looking and looking. So I did find some little graduate things that are kind of like kiddie-ish, and like I said, I found the ribbons that says I'm going to first grade, and or I'm going to be a first grader. So, and actually I saw on Groupon, I wanted the shirt so bad, but it says straight out of kindergarten. Oh my god, I thought it was hilarious. I wanted to get that shirt so bad for my son, but I did not get it. And, but yeah, so I think parents, like I said, me and my girlfriend, we feel this way. We, like, parents, I think, should do more. Like, you know how your kids are. You know if your kids are little hellions at home, they hellions in school half the time. Maybe not all the time, but most of the time. Because I know my son, he crazy. And he's hyper. And got the attention span of a flea. So therefore, I know if he's like this at home, he is like this in school. And I see his reports, and I know he's like this in school. But you figure your child's teacher is with them like 10 months out of the year, pretty much. And they're not only with your child, but other people's children in a class of like 20 or plus. My son's class, I think, it fluctuated from 19 to 21, about that all year round. So you have to figure, you know, do something nice for your kids' teachers. Make them something. You know, get them just a little, like, gift. Like, for Christmas, my son's teacher, I got her a wine glass. I got her a bottle of wine, and I put I put on there, I know my son's the reason why you need to drink, so here's a bottle of wine to help support that. I thought it was funny. She thought it was funny too. But I got, like, I found this woman who makes soaps, like handmade soaps, and I think like those are like a really good gift too. And so I got her all kinds of stuff, and I made her a locket that was from Braden, and I made also again one for his speech teacher, and his class had like major goodie bags. Like, I do get seasonal stuff, but I also get regular stuff too. Like, just because some kids don't celebrate, you know, you gotta be, that's the thing, you gotta be politically correct about every freaking thing that you do. You know, like, I remember back in the day, you know, we celebrated everything, and it's not like that anymore, and it's a shame. Like, oh, like, did my kid, like, I remember we had a student, and he was Jehovah's Witness, which is fine, that's what they believe in, whatever, but it's like your child, like if you go to the store, you see the holiday decorations and stuff in the store, you know, you're still going to be exposed to it. Like, your kids are going to be exposed to it at school. You know, they're not really, to me, all the holidays are commercialized, you know, like, I mean, face it, they are. All holidays, I know I go out and I spend my money at Christmas time. I know I go and spend my money. It's all commercialized. And there's very few people who really have any true meaning behind the holidays anymore. Sorry, I got an itch. But yeah, so I like making the bags for the kids. Like I said, I'll put some holiday stuff in it. I'll put some non-holiday, so if they want to take that out. But yeah, we did have a kid in see, there's that jumping stuff again. I go from one subject to the other. And we had a child, and his mother was like, no, he can't participate in anything. Everybody has Santa hats on. Somebody had to sit with him and like keep him away. And I just, you know, I felt so bad. I mean, I know that's the way that they are, but you know, it is what it is. But his teacher told me that she's very grateful for everything that I've done and I've done for the kids, because, you know, a lot of kids, they don't have toys, or they don't get, like, their parents are struggling. Trust me, I know we have our moments when we struggle from like week to week or whatever. Like last month was pretty rough again with the emergency surgery and stuff, and I didn't get to my flea market. And you know, now I have like 3 flea markets this month. I'm a little worried about July still, but I have 1 flea market in July. But that's, I mean, that's how I make my money. This is what I do. And so I'm a little behind on getting my pool set up. I really wanted my pool set up. But you know what? I can see. And, you know, I'm just very grateful that I have my health now and I can move forward. I have my appointments coming up, which I have to call a doctor today. So I got to do that too. But yeah, so, you know, I can't sleep because of the medicine, but you know what? I can see I'm feeling much better. I even made a cake yesterday, and the cake is, well, the night before when I baked my cakes, what my full intention was to make a American flag in the middle of the cake. But I used, my cake pan was too big, so the cake layers were actually thinner than what I needed to slice them and make the flag. So I was a little upset, but I made like these little cakes for me and my son to decorate, and he made a huge mess. He had fun, but he made a huge mess. And I was trying to teach him how to frost the cake and stuff. But so he had fun. That's what it's really all about. And so I made a cake yesterday with, they call it candy clay, but like little modeling chocolate with the Wilton candy melt. And then I put, what is it? Corn syrup. I couldn't think of it for a second. I put corn syrup in it, and then it makes like a clay type thing. You let it cool and stuff, and then you can mold it. So I rolled that out, and then I use that for stripes around the cake, and then I cut out white stars. Even though it was white frosting, I used white stars, and I cut them out I make my own homemade marshmallow fondant, and I cut them out, and then what I did was I took some food coloring dusting powder, and I put that and outlined the star. It was blue, so it was like really cool looking. Then I did like a blue star in the middle, so it came out really cool. And then the inside, when you cut into it, it's the top layer is red and then white and then blue at the bottom. So it came out really cool looking, and it tastes great. Even though I ran out of powdered sugar for the frosting, I made like a cream cheese icing, and it's like still cream cheesy. Still not, it wasn't that sweet, but the cake was actually very sweet. So it actually kind of balanced itself out, and I'm getting hungry, and I'm being good because I ate a piece last night and I ate a piece this morning to take my medicine. I'm not eating anymore. No, I can't. This medicine that I'm on also makes me hungry, and I hate it, and I'm trying so hard to be very good, but it's like really hard. I really didn't want to go back on this medicine because I have gained a lot of weight. As I said in my previous video, I've gained so much weight from it, and I've been doing good. Once I went off of it, like I said, I dropped like 30 pounds, even though you can't tell because I'm like, you know, pudgy-wudgy. And, but yeah, so I'm trying very hard to lose weight. So I hope you join me on my journey. I'm actually making salads today, like cold salads. I have a ton of crab meat, so I'm going to make like a crab salad type thing, like just like with mayonnaise and stuff. And then I actually am going to make a tuna salad too with like, I don't know if anybody likes this, but I used to make it all the time. It's tuna salad, like it's tuna fish with noodles, elbow noodles. Why not just put my elbow up? Like, so silly. It's elbow noodles, and I actually put hard-boiled eggs in it, and then celery and onions, a little bit of onion, and And I just like mix it up, but it's like so good. And it's like, I remember back in the day, we used to eat it on bread, but we can just eat it as a salad. But I guess you could still eat it on bread. But yeah, that used to be like one of my things that I used to make all the time. But I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this video up because I can just keep on talking because I'm a Gemini, and sometimes half the time when I'm on the phone with my friends, I think they tune me out after a while. But that's all for today. Maybe once more my stuff starts coming in for the kids' grab bags or goodie bags, I'll make one, or I'll at least show you one before I tape them up, because I want to try to tape them up if I can. And I'll show you that. And what else could I show you? I don't know. If I do, I actually need to order some tulle. There's like a cup, there's this wreath on Pinterest I want to make, so maybe I'll make my little Pinterest wreath. And I wish I could find like a bulk bandanas, because they have this amazing red, white, and blue bandana floating around on Facebook, and I would love to make that because I just think it looks cool. So if I find bandanas, you know what I'll be making. But I do have flip-flops, and I need Gerber daisies, like the real pretty bright, vibrant daisies, and some tulle, which I never really worked with before, so that'll be interesting. All right, guys. Well, I hope everybody has a great day. Like I said, if you're out there, you're tired, and some days are just like, you know what, have that day. I understand, with anything that you have going on, just, do your best and live day by day and just try to get through it. It will get better, and, it doesn't seem like it will, but it will. So that's all I'm going to do for today. I hope if I get any subscribers that you guys like this, and, peace out and all that fun stuff. I don't know what to say to end it, but see ya. Goodbye.